Hi, this is Adam here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your training pace zones for running and for swimming in your Training Peaks training log. Now at this point we've assumed that you've gone out and done some field tests for running. Maybe you have some results of a recent race, that will work, and a field test or a time trial for swimming. So we're going to take those numbers, we're going to log in to your Training Peaks training log. We're going to go to the upper right hand corner, click on Account Settings. That's going to bring up your Account Settings tab. You want to go over to the left hand side, find the tab that says Zones, click on that. And if you remember from the previous video, we've already set up the heart rate zones for Kai. But right now we're going to go ahead and set up the pace or the speed zones. So we want to find that tab at the top, click on that. And again, we haven't done anything yet here for the pace zones, so these are just the default numbers. So we want to add a zone for swimming. We want to add a zone for running. Okay, so we'll start with the running pace zones. And Kai went out and did a 10K recently. So we're going to take the results of that 10K to determine his pace zones for running. And so we have the distance, we have the time, and so we're going to use this first calculation method, Joe-Friel for running, based on distance and time. Click on that. We're going to select the distance of the test, which was a 10K, and we're going to input the results of that effort. So there was his time. So we click OK. Go ahead and hide these calculation methods, and we can see that we have the pace zones for running calculated automatically for us here. So his zone 2 pace, those long slow distance runs, he's going to be targeting 8:05 to 9:09 for his pace on those runs. And so now we need to set up his swimming pace zones. Now this is perhaps even more important for swimming, because for cycling and running we have heart rate to base our intensity off of, but in the pool it's difficult to use heart rate. So we need to rely on the pace clock even more. So Kai went out and did a 1,000 yard time trial. So we're going to go ahead and click on this that says Show Calculation Methods. We're going to use the Joe-Friel method for swimming based on distance and time. So we'll click on that. And again, he did a 1,000 yard time trial. We're going to input his time here. Click OK. Go ahead and hide those calculation methods. And we can see that it's calculated the pace. Now this is pace per 100 yards. Pace per 100 yards. And unfortunately this interface only shows us the seconds per 100 yards. So it gives us, for example, 95 seconds right here rather than a minute and 35 seconds. So you can do that automatic calculation in your head. Don't worry too much about this here, because when you look at your actual workouts on your calendar, it's going to show you the minute and the second. They'll get this updated at some point to make it a little bit easier to read here. But just for now, you need to know that the threshold pace or speed for swimming is seconds per 100 yards. So we want to save that, apply, and we have our pace zones set up for swimming and running. We've already done our heart rate zones for biking and running. So you have all the tools you need now to follow your Out Fitness training plan and to work with your coach to achieve your goals. So remember, train smart, and we'll see you out there.